welcome to our presentation. My name is Ideen and my colleagues are Berkutay and Esved. Our project is about island gardening. We are trying to revive the gardening culture of Berkutay. Due to expansion of buildings to the green areas, Berkutay has been damaged in terms of ecology and lost its identity in some districts. Before 1950, Berkutay had residences who added value to the environment and island had a gardening culture. Unfortunately, in 1950s, Adalar entered the process of change and many buildings started to build since there was no legal prevention. So we introduced a gardening system that helps the island to recover from this damage. Actually, this map shows how the buildings are invading the border of green areas throughout the years. We're trying to do a reversal move in Berkutay to neutralize this ecological damage using empty lands that once used to be gardens of Berkutay. We have identified empty areas that are suitable for our system and they have true potential to become gardens again. We are using these lands to recover the ecology of Berkutay. But first, let me explain the flora of the island to you. We categorize floras into three types. First, blooming trees, which include mimosa, tamarix, magnolia, and other trees. The second type is climber floras, such as bougainville and sarmagic. And the last group is shrubs and wildflowers like mahaleb, lavender, and ladder. We have defined the location of each group on the map to see how can we get benefit from these plants and their exact location. This is the preview of our system. We divide it into three groups. The first group is Berkutay Flower Hub, which most of our activities will be managed from here. The second group is Island Gardening, which will be in charge of education and gardening activities. And the last one is the product atelier, which will be manage our productions and sellings. Our main system is Berkutay Flower Hub. We have defined it nearby material bank defined by the circular Berkutay group. From Flower Hub, collection and distribution of seeds will happen to island gardenings located in each district. Also, Flower Hub will be the place for fertilizing, which is made by reused organic materials. Another service provided by the Flower Hub will be the seed bank. The seed bank will distribute the seeds among the island gardening. The maintenance system is responsible for supervision and control of product atelier and island garden programs. The process monitoring will be in charge of managing the lands and planting and harvesting calendar. And the last system is implementation. Since this system has a vital role in our presentation, I'm going to introduce it in details. As I mentioned before, in some districts of Berkutay, there is a lack of flora presence. So the first step of our work is reviving these spaces. From the old days, island is well known for its beautiful flowers and trees. As a result, we are trying to bring back this picture of the island with the help of municipalities and agricultural cooperatives. We have defined some spaces that will help us to achieve our target. These spaces are gardens and fences of houses, squares, main streets, and ports. With the help of Active Open Spaces Group, we will implement endemic flowers in structural stands and we will use them in these spaces. Moreover, we have specified suitable flora for each spaces and its blooming season. For example, in fences and gardens, we're going to use climber floras, trees and flowers. In squares and main streets, we will use shrubs and blooming trees. And in the ports that are vital location of Berkutay, we will use flowers. Ports are the entry and exit point of tourists, so it is very important to use flower in ports since it is the first place that people see. Also, as you can see on the map on the right side of your screen, we located Flower Hub nearby Material Bank, which is defined by Circular Berkutay Group. Also, we have defined island gardening for every 200 households. As you can see on the map, island gardening is in charge of tackling issues such as planting and harvesting. Island gardens vary by size, and in some of them it is possible for local people that do not have gardens to participate in social gardens of these facilities. Local people can learn gardening in educational courses held by island gardenings in each district to enhance their gardening skills. Also, it is possible for people to collaborate with experts in these facilities. Another service provided by the island gardening is plant hospital. In here, experts will look after harm plants of local people, and they will recover these plants from any unexpected illnesses. The activity in island gardening is seasonal, and during each season, different activities will happen. For example, winter is planning period, planning activities, training, and education throughout the year. In spring, plantings will happen in island gardening. In summer, harvest and festivals will happen, and in the autumn, production of products from obtained crops will happen. As I mentioned before, product atelier is responsible for production and selling activities. Some plants can produce side productions, which have benefits in terms of economy and tourism. For instance, mimosa can be used to make soaps, chocolates, perfumes, and candles. Lavender can be used to produce body lotions, shampoos, teas, cheesecakes, and many other things. After producing this stuff, there are two destinations for these items to be used in. The first one is souvenir shops for products such as perfumes, soaps, and candles. And the second one is restaurants for products such as cookies, coffees, and cakes, which can be used for gastronomy purposes. At the end, all of the products will have Berkutay branding on them. This will help the local people to improve their financial situation. Moreover, the map shows the exact location of these product ateliers. Also, these diagrams are showing product ranges from different plants of Berkutay made in product ateliers. For example, from Bruckros, we can produce perfume, tea, spice, soap, and shampoos, and many other things from other exotic plants of Berkutay. In here, we collected harvest information for some of plants and created a calendar that shapes our festival dates. The festivals which we thought about are planting and gardening festivals, flower festivals, and painting festivals. Exact information and details of festivals will be shown in Berkutay app, which further you will get known with it. Also, we considered some places for flower shops to sell Berkutay branded products from ateliers. The revenue earned from selling these items will help the growth of local people's economic situation. These pictures show the activities held in our system and new gardening lifestyle of Berkutay. Thanks for your time and thanks for your listening. The next group, which is Active Open Spaces, may continue this presentation. Thank you so much.